This nigga is 23. Yo, I thought this nigga was like 35 minimum. What the fuck? We got Gen Z is aging like milk. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Join the JBM Discord in the description down below. Join the JBM Twitch chat also in the description. Let's get into this video, man.
Like milk, bro. This content creator, she's 25. Her entire comment section is just people saying that her skin looks horrible and she looks old. I'm scrolling through her page as I'm sitting down here, and then like my eyes shift focus to my reflection, which is actually what I'm looking at right now, my reflection in my phone case, and I see how I look right now, and I'm like, she thinks she looks bad. Oh my gosh, I'm 23, and I look like I could be this lady.
Bro, you're 23, nigga. This nigga is 23. Yo, I thought this nigga was like 35 minimum. What the fuck? Yo, why do you look like the Hobbit, bro? Are you good?
Yikes.
Jesus,
I'm not gonna
boy.
lie, and I want to be as respectful as possible, but this guy right here definitely looks 10 to 15 years older than what he actually looks like. 23 is what he says he is. And I'm not entirely sure what's going on with his voice. I'm just gonna assume that's like a TikTok, Instagram voice filter or whatever, but Jesus, good God, what is going on? This man looks like he could definitely be 30,
yeah, it's a new video, man.
pushing 40 maybe. And I can honestly say, when I was 23, I looked nowhere near like this. And considering the fact in the image that we see right here on the screen, that all these people are literally Gen Zers, they're all in their early to mid 20s, is just scary actually. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, if there's something in the air, in the water, in the food, or all three of the above, but this is getting bad.
Do you want to hear your ages just for fun?
Yeah.
Okay, so Samantha is 26. And Nicole is 24.
Jesus, she's 24? That bitch look like 32. God damn. He said, I gotta go to bed. Someone DM me what's gotta be done. Alright, bet, man.
Harriet
Appreciate you,
is
Crispy.
24.
Oh my god.
And then Jess is 25.
Wow.
Honestly, the fact that a professional surgeon is that in shock at what he just saw speaks volumes.
What's going on? Also, new addition. What's up with these guys? These little hooks on the end of my ears? These little
Yeah, bro, y'all ain't gonna lie. You look like an elf, my nigga. What the fuck wrong with this nigga, boy? He look crazy.
In elementary school. Not because of these. These are new. It's like they're coming to fruition because of things spoken about me in past times. What's going on here? Anyway. Wow, I'm 23 and I look like I have gray hair.
You
Just in this light,
nigga's balding at 23, cuz.
Yeah, so some advice for this guy, definitely grow out your hair. The short hair is definitely contributing to the fact that you're already blonde and the sun is piercing your scalp, which is making it look so transparent and making you look like you're balder than you actually are. Also, possibly maybe gain some weight, get a nice skincare routine to, you know, help with the fine lines and wrinkles.
Like, nigga, take
also,
care of yourself,
I know there's this new trend, this new fad where people want to sun gaze and they want to be in the sun for hours a day with a UV index of 9+, but just realize that is aging you rapidly, that is destroying your skin cells, that is potentially contributing to potential skin cancer. Like, yeah, sure, cool, the sun is good for you, you know, depending on the pigmentation of your skin, an hour or two per day over the course of the day of sunlight is perfectly fine, but just staying for hours on end in the sun will definitely do more harm than good.
I don't know why niggas do that shit, bro.
Said, I feel so bad. I first thought, and I quote, no, you look great, not old at all, until you said you were 23. I don't even want to say what I thought. Yikes.
Well, do you not realize how old y'all motherfuckers over like 30 look?
So I'm almost 40.
Bro, he doesn't even see. He looks, bro. That nigga looks like that's crazy. He does not look 40. He looks like a smooth 26, bro.
Years old. But who cares how old we look? Like, why are we arguing about this? Like, why can't we all just get along, have a good time? Because there are way worse things that we could all be pissed off about.
Agreed, but blame it on Gen Zers or the younger part of Gen Z, because they will literally, as soon as you turn 21, 22, 23, call you unk. Literally, there's this new trend with the younger part of Gen Z calling people.
Niggas calling me fucking unk, bro. I'm only 20, my nigga. Leave me alone, man.
All reach their 30s and 40s. There's gonna be a hell of a lot of midlife crises out here because apparently these people are afraid of aging.
I feel like I'm the only Gen Z who knows like how bizarre y'all are when it comes to age.
The fuck are you talking about, bro?
Weird about it. Like you really got 23-year-olds acting like a 28-year-old is old, and they be like, oh my god.
Cause it is, my nigga. 28, you nigga, you're 28. Goddamn, boy. Shit! Your life is over.
They're 28. Am I missing something? Like, what's wrong with my generation? Like, it's generally scaring me.
Bro, you're 28. Your life is over, bro.
Even 18-year-olds to 20-year-olds. You guys act like they're fucking old. What is going on?
I think there's a lot of immaturity and arrested development going on for Gen Z because like we're the generation where, especially if you were born after 2005, where you literally grew up with technology. You're iPad kids, right? You grew up with a fucking social media.
It was all 05 niggas, man.
And you grew up in a very superficial, shallow world where everything's like fast fashion, materialistic, focused on your looks. And you grew up in a society where nobody prepared you to grow up or become an adult. In fact, we live in a society where people want to infantilize grown adults, 18, 19, 20, 21, calling them kids and children. Like, excuse me, by the time you're 16, you should be well on your way to be preparing for college or getting your first job, being on the road, driving, preparing yourself as a young man or young lady for adulthood. That is the age when you're, I mean, let's be honest here. If you murder someone, you're going to jail, adult jail, prison.
That's what I'm saying.
You're also, believe it or not, whether you think it's good or bad, that would typically be the age range for a lot of World War II vets who were sent off to fight for this country. The founding fathers were like in their early 20s, 20, 21, 22, 23, the people who founded this country. But the fact that now we live in a day and age where everybody's being infantilized and treated like genuine kids is probably contributing to the reason for why Gen Z is so weird about age and don't want to grow up and are afraid of getting older.
What is going on? Like, why are you calling people in their 20s unks? Am I going crazy?
Nigga, stop calling me unk, Juju.
Y'all are weird.
Yeah, wrong with you, boy?
Y'all are very, very weird when it comes to age. Like, honestly, like, do you, like, is it, like, the mid-ages? Like, is it medieval times? Are you guys really gonna die?
Alright, bro, I'm not trying to hit
old
you
until
bro.
they actually get to that age and realize, holy shit, I'm actually still trying to figure my life out. You know, a lot
That's
of
Leah
people in
Holden.
their 30s
She bad as shit, man.
still don't know what the hell
She
they're
look
doing
good,
with their
boy.
lives. I will say,
That's
though,
some nice
although this
snow.
may not technically be a word, this type of cringe-ass ageism needs to stop. Let's be honest. All right, calling somebody in their mid-20s, especially in Gen Z, somebody in their 20s unk because you think they're old, it's just like actually retarded. Back in the day, unk was reserved for
some of these
people
niggas
who
is
were
old.
40 years old and above. Let's be honest here.
I'm saying I ain't gonna lie. The nigga making this video, I don't know how old he is. Maury. Yeah, this nigga might be a little insecure about his age or something, bro.
50s. That's
He
who
sound
we
like he
call
probably like
unk,
28.
OG. So if you're out here, unironically, aside from the memes, calling someone unk or OG, and that person is in their 20s, then you need to seek help. And honestly, again, maybe part of the reason for why Gen Z is calling other Gen Zers unk is because a lot of Gen Zers are just aging horribly.
Can you explain to me why this generation of 30 to 40-year-olds look like they're in their 20s, but the 20-year-olds look like they're in their 40s? Is everyone going to be okay?
If you are of a generation that is watching the UV index like it's the stock market,
bro, who is actually out there just bathing in the sun like that, bro? What is wrong with you niggas, man?
You pair that with the misinformation that sunscreen causes cancer, it take a genius to figure out that you're going to age faster. UV exposure is undeniably one of the highest risks for premature aging. If you need further proof, look at this twin study. This twin, tanning. This twin, sun protection. Next theory is the vaping epidemic. Millennials are the generation between cigarettes and vaping. We didn't put any of that into our body because smoking is absolutely going to age you like milk. It breaks down collagen, it breaks down elastin, gives you smoker's lines, makes you look 10 times older. And would you believe me if I told you these people were in their 20s? More and more people are starting to get Botox and filler at a younger age. And not only can that make us look weird, but it can also age us significantly. Whether or not millennials look
younger. Shut up, man. What the fuck you talking about, girl?
And Gen Z looks older, I don't really know. The key message here is wear your freaking SPF, don't touch vaping or smoking with a 10-foot pole, go easy on the Botox and filler.
So ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the dermatologist herself, or I think she's cosmetic, whatever, someone who does like chemical.
Bro, look at her cheekbones, holy dick. No way you're trying to give niggas looks advice and you got surgery on your face, bitch. Shut up, bro.
You heard it from her, alright? not wearing your SPF, vaping, which I heard recently that vaping can be more dangerous than smoking, not because of the particular ingredients, but because it's more easily accessible and you do it more because, you know, the smell, it vaporizes, it quickly dissipates, and apparently the usage is so intense within younger populations with the amount
I don't know why
people
niggas is actually
that
vaping,
it's
bro. That shit
becoming
crazy. Why would
as
you even
worse,
put
or
that in
if
your
not
body?
more worse than actual cigarettes, which is kind of crazy to think about. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a strange psychological phenomena. I think it's multifaceted. I think with the rapid infantilization that Gen Z had to go through, the arrested development, the shitty diets, the shitty foods, the shitty water supply, all the toxins and chemicals we put in our bodies.
Yeah, that food look good as
the
hell,
social
though,
media
boy.
addiction, the sleep deprivation.
Niggas, I'm gonna start smoking instead. Come on, fool. We not doing that, bro. Don't do that.
The food supply being tainted with apparently over 8 to 10,000 chemicals in our food supply, whereas Europe has like less than 2,000. Yeah. And then on top of that, certain health gurus on YouTube telling people like to go outside without any sun protection because that's the masculine and manly thing to do. Listen, I fell for that trap a couple years ago, and boy, I tell you, by the end of the summer, the back of my neck was literally.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You just a dickhead. I was not doing that, bro.
It was actually cracked. Legitimately, the skin on the back of my neck was cracked and peeling from the amount of sun damage it had. It was terrible. I never experienced anything like that a day in my life. And also, I'm not sure about the exercise levels of Gen Z.
Alright, bro, my ADHD is kicking in, bro. I'm done with this video, man. Like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Join the Joy BM Discord, join the JBM Twitch chat in the description. Let's get on with this shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, my ADHD was kicking my ass.